Hello everybody and welcome back here to our Weymouth series. We will be playing our final two games of our second season here in the Premier League. We are fighting for a nice mid-table finish and we can move up a couple positions depending on these results. We still got a lot to play for. The higher we finish, the more money we get and the more our reputation increases, which means we can attract better players in this off-season. Today's opponents, Burnley, are already relegated. They're down in 18th position. All they have left to play for is their pride, so I'm expecting my team to go out there and get these 3 points. We switch over here to our schedule view. We'll go ahead and go over those games since the last time. So after that Arsenal game, we took on Everton, a team that was right next to us on the table, and we unfortunately lost 1-0 to them, giving up the winner in the 89th minute. Very, very disappointing that we conceded a late goal like that. And even more disappointing is that we ended up losing to them at home as well. We did bounce back with a 2-0 victory over Stoke, Yoshida and an own goal, getting our 2 goals in that game. Very happy with our response, and we got a back-to-back win when we took on Leeds next. Got a 3-2 victory over them, getting 3 first-half goals from Pakia, Marsiler, and Amici was enough to get us 3 points in that game. And then we gave up another late goal. This time it was against Bournemouth, which resulted in a 1-1 draw. 91st minute equalizer from Nelson canceled out Pakia's early first-half goal. So a point is shared apiece in that one. And then a tough game when we took on Man City. It was a 3-0 victory over them. And honestly, it could have been much worse. So still showing we have a lot of work to do to catch up to these elite teams. And looking at the league table now, you can see that we're sitting in 14th position. A lot of teams around us on similar points. So a victory today could actually move us up into 12th position, which would be a huge result for us. Let's see if we could do that. Team news today, we have Tom Broomer leading the line. And we're going to be playing David Bacca for these last 2 games. Get him a bit of playing time to end out the season. So let's go ahead and get this one underway here. We will be at home at the Bob Lucas Park taking on the relegated Burnley side. And we are underway here. Come on, you Terras, let's finish off the season strong. We have an early free kick, it looks like. Yoshida to step up and take it. He hits the wall, it falls to Pakia. Oh, his shot. Or cross, not sure what it was, goes just wide. We have another free kick. Yoshida to whip this one in. Oh, he got Schlotterbeck on the back post and he heads it onto the post. Very unlucky. We're putting on early pressure here. Oh, it's a corner for Burnley. It's headed away. Broomer got there in the end, but it comes to nothing. Yoshida to whip in another free kick. Schlotterbeck hits the crossbar this time. He's hit the woodwork twice already. How unlucky are we? But we're on the ball once again. We turn it over. Burnley looking to get something here, but that shot is well wide in the end. And we go into halftime. Goalless. We've definitely dominated the game, but you can see we've only had 2 shots on target. Hit the woodwork twice with Schlotterbeck. Need to step up here in the second half and get some goals. First highlight of the second half, Burnley with a free kick. Wow! Gomez caught out of position. Thankfully, they hit the crossbar. That would have been disastrous. Corner for the Terras now. Yoshida whips it in. It's headed away. He was looking for Prokopec at the back post. Still on the ball. Can we get it back in the box here? Yes, go on Amici. Oh, he was looking to beat the keeper near post, but he blocks that one very well. Alright, we're going to make a couple of substitutions here. Stockbridge and Duarte on for Yoshida and Racic. And Sam Greenwood's going to come on for Pakia. Just over 20 minutes to get this winner. Can we win this ball back and put them under pressure? If we lose this game, I'm not going to be happy. Guys, don't do it. Gomez is there, thankfully. That was way too easy, though. Just backed off of him, didn't put any pressure on the ball carrier. Need to do better. And we are on the ball here. Can we get a goal here before we make this triple substitution? Amici bringing it forward. He has a shot that goes well wide. Not a good one in the end. Another highlight here for the Terras. Go on, Amici. He's going to have a shot. Oh, the keeper saves that one. Man. Come on. Duarte to take this corner. He whips it in. Dang it. Pick up the ball. Babka overruns it, though. Well, that was a disappointing game. It ends goalless here between the Terras and relegated side Burnley. That was not good enough. Definitely should have got a victory over them today. So we'll have much work to do to get a victory in our last game against Watford. I'll bring you back for that one in just a moment. Okay, we are back, just about to take on Watford. They are currently sitting in 12th position. We're in 14th. A victory means we will finish above them in the league table. A lot to play for in this game. We could finish as low as 15th or as high as 11th, depending on the results, of course. And at the top of the table, Liverpool and Man U are fighting to see who will be the league champions this season. Good news here, Watford are in terrible form. Let's see if we can capitalize on that and get a big victory to end off this season. Team news, McKenna comes in for an injured Schlotterbeck, and Rodolfi comes in place of Tom Broomer. So here we go for the final time this season. Let's kick off this game. We are away at Vicarage Road taking on Watford. And we are underway here. Come on, you Terras. Put in a better performance than last game and get a victory. Babka picks up an early yellow card, but that's okay. First highlight of the game, it looks like it's going to Watford. Oh, that's a good ball in, but a great tackle by Prokebek. Just as he is about to pull the trigger, got to defend the corner now. It's whipped in by Watford, it's overplayed and Babka picks that up. Oh, our chance now, Yoshida with a free kick. Oh, it's bundled over the line. No way. Rodolfi's going to be offside. Why is someone always offside on a free kick? Okay, a dangerous position for Watford. I don't like this. Don't commit the foul, good. Oh. Lucky that it falls right back down to Watford. But we do well, and we initially cleared it, but they're back on the attack here. Good tackles. The ball just keeps falling to Watford. Wow, what a strike. Are you serious? The ball was just magnetized to him, it felt like. We were throwing in the tackles and challenges, but it just kept falling to a Watford player. And they punish us. 1-0 to Watford. And we go into halftime here, a goal down to Watford. I feel like we've been the better team. We are absolutely bossing possession. We've had a fair bit of opportunities, but Watford are their team leading the way at halftime. Need to improve here in the second half. See if we can at least get a point. But we gotta do better. We're gonna make our first substitution with Duarte replacing Babka. We'll hold on to just that one sub for right now. Alright, we're gonna make our final substitutions here. We are gonna bring on Sam Greenwood for Pakia and Hakeem Ziyech for Amici. 20 minutes, guys. Someone has to step up here for the Terras. It's a free kick for Watford. Good save by Gomez. That was very dangerous. Come on, boys. Step up here. Playing it out of defense. We were looking long for Rodolfi. Watford picked that up, and we win it back. Come on. What do we do? And running into each other. Thankfully, their shot goes straight into the hands of Gomez. Okay, we gotta win this ball back right away. Come on. Yes, go on, Rodolfi. Go on, Rodolfi. You gotta finish that. Yes, let's go. Mattia Rodolfi with his third on the season. Equalizes for the Terras 86 minutes into the game. Yes. Great win back from Ziyech here. He plays it over to Racic, who picks out Rodolfi, who's through on goal. Slots that past the keeper. 1 apiece now. Let's go. And it ends 1-1 between us and Watford. I definitely would have taken that after that first half being a goal down. But if you look at the stats and the form they were in, I definitely feel a little gutted. A good point to end off this season and our second season here in the Premier League. A nice, solid mid-table finish, our highest ever finish in the Premier League. Got a lot to build on going into next year. I'll bring you back in just a moment and we'll look at the final league table of the season. Okay, so here it is, the final league table of the season. We end up finishing in 15th position. Bit disappointing there. Not quite a mid-table finish in the end. Results did not go our way in the other games, and we dropped down from 14th. Liverpool end up winning the league title on goal difference. So a fantastic season for the Terras is coming to an end. Our best ever finish in the Premier League. Our best ever finish in the FA Cup, making it all the way to the quarterfinals. A lot to build on going into next season, where I'm hopeful with the right additions, we're able to challenge for a European place. Feel like we've got a nice, solid foundation going on here. And if we're able to pick up some players in their peak years that are ready to hit the ground running and take us over that edge, I think we will have a very, very exciting season next year. So with that done, I will bring you back in a moment and we'll go over the end of the season awards and stats and all that fun stuff. And then we'll say farewell to the season. And we are back for the end of the season awards and stats. We'll start off with our best 11. We have 2 new players and the best 11. Well, only one is going into the starting 11, and that is Andy Stockbridge. He replaces Les Payne in midfield, and Deroy Duarte makes the bench in place of Deshane Dowling. Both of them very deserving players to make our best 11, and I'm thinking Duarte has an opportunity next season to get into the starting 11 as well. And speaking of Duarte, he wins the Fans Player of the Season once again with a staggering 74% of the vote. Can't say that I'm too surprised that he ended up winning it. Can't say that I'm too surprised with the way that we play our defensive midfield role. Always has a really solid rating, so Duarte ends up claiming that award since we didn't really have any other standout players this season. Moving on to the goal of the season, it goes to Xavier Amici with a goal against Blackburn back in January. Let's go ahead and take a look at this goal. Gets the ball in off of a throw-in. No one's really pressuring him too much, so he just continues to run, and then he fires that in there. What a very nice goal that was by Xavier Amici. And our final 2 awards of the season both go to Felipe Gomez. He gets our signing of the season, $14 million from Reading. Our starting goalkeeper had a very solid year, also picking up our young player of the season. For our individual team stats, our top goal scorer goes to Tom Brummer, getting just 9 goals this season, which is a reason why we ended up getting Mattia Rodolfi in January. So definitely if Brummer started the whole season, he would have had more than 9 goals. But we need to improve on that next season. We need to have a top goal scorer that's getting double digits, or we will not be high enough up the table that I would like to see us in it next year. Now, our highest average rating, of course, goes to Duarte with 7.23. Most assists with 5 is Yoshida. Our best pass completion is a bit of a surprise. It goes to Rodolfi with 91%. That's definitely the first time I can remember seeing one of our strikers get that award. Most Player of the Match awards goes to Duarte with 3. Yellow cards, 14 for Martin Prokopec. Way too many. He needs to cut that out next season. That is way too many yellow cards for a center back. If we go over here, we'll actually just look at the team stats here. We get 13th highest on goals scored and 13th for goals conceded. So if you were looking at the stats there, you would have thought we would have finished in the 13th place. Unfortunately, we actually finished in 15th, so 2 off of that. Yellow cards, we finished 2nd. Way too many yellow cards for our team. We need to work on that next year, or we're going to continue to have key players get suspended throughout the season. And with that, we will go ahead and say farewell to this season with the Terras. As I already said, it was our best ever season this year, making the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, having a really strong showing in the Premier League in just our 2nd season here. We avoided a relegation battle, and we actually had a chance to finish mid-table. Unfortunately, we finished just a couple places off of that, but I'm very excited about our potential for next season. If we can get some good players that are already in their prime and can hit the ground running rather than us signing younger players like we like to do, I think we can continue to rise up the table and challenge for a European place. That would be absolutely incredible. A couple positions that I'm looking at. I'm looking for a left-sided inside forward. Haven't had good enough contribution from Werepack yet or Sam Greenwood this year, so we need to find a fix for that. And a center back to replace Schlotterbeck. He's a good center back, but he's not good enough for our ambitions. So if we can find a really solid center back to pair with Prokopec, I think we could have a really strong season. Obviously, I'm going to look at every position, and if we can upgrade it, I will make that move. So I am excited about this offseason. So I hope you guys are also excited about next season. If you are, go ahead and smash that like button down below to show support for the Terras and this series. If you are new around here, go ahead and join the family. Hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos coming to the channel. And until next time, it's been your Boyd 147.